This is for the person that is great with money, but they keep finding themselves in situations that don't match the life that they built. If that's you, keep watching. You believe in yourself enough to have built a business, to get really good with wealth and really good with money. The only thing is that you haven't allowed yourself to fully own it, to really believe it. And you're probably asking, believe what? Believe what? To truly believe that you are chosen. Because if you truly believe that you're chosen, then it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable to be around other people. Then that puts you are believing that there is a hierarchy of people, right? And so if I believe that I'm chosen, then that means that I am narcissistic or I'm full of myself. But the very reason why you find yourself in situations that you don't want to be in is because you are choosing to believe that you're not chosen. And this is true with like whether you're a business owner or not. Anyone that I've come across that I've helped that has where we work together, it's not that because they believed in themselves so much, that's why they found themselves in risky situations. No, that's not what happened. It was the opposite. It was that they weren't believing in themselves. And that's why they found themselves in those situations. Whether it has to do with money or love or family, whatever it is, because they were choosing to believe that they are not chosen, that's why they continue to find themselves in really fucked up situations or situations where it was really hard for them to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because you are choosing to own this identity that you're not chosen, which is fucking bullshit. I'm going to tell you that right now. And that you're not enough or that something is missing, then that is the very thing that keeps you seeking from it from the outside. Right? If I am constantly telling myself that I am chosen, right? When I walk into situations, when I walk into rooms, when I meet potential clients, or when I am around family, whatever the situation is, especially in romantic situations, if I am telling myself that I am not chosen, then that is what I'm going to start seeing within my environment. Because I'm going to be acting according to that. If I'm not chosen, then this is what's really happening. Then it makes sense that I'm treated like this. Or I guess it's okay for people to treat me this way because I'm not chosen. Or because I'm just not enough. Whatever it is that you're thinking, right? For someone who is chosen, they have no doubt that that client or that prospect is going to choose them. For someone who is always chosen, they have no doubt that their partner loves them. For someone who is always chosen, they have no doubt that their family is always going to come through for them, or that their friends are always going to choose them and always come through for them. They are going to show up in every freaking situation. I don't want to say too many bad words because I don't know if I can. I don't want like YouTube to ban me or whatever. They are going to show up in every situation like they are chosen. That's it. But because you don't want to come off conceited, you don't want to come off arrogant, you don't want to come off like you're better than anybody else, this has nothing to do with anyone else. Reality is subjective. What does that mean? That means whatever you believe to be true about yourself is going to be true. That's it. That is it. That means however you experience reality is how you experience reality. That's it. So when I say that reality is subjective, what I'm saying is all that matters is your experience. and how you choose to experience your world. And I know that sounds like really like woo woo and like manifesting, blah, blah, blah. I'm not pulling this out of nowhere. Science has already proven this. You are responding. The way that you respond or react to your environment is going to dictate the type of results that you get. You've already seen this with business. You already know that you're good with business. But before you became good, what did you have to do? You had to try. You had to believe. You had to imagine. And you had to tell yourself that you were good even before it became possible. You had to believe that something was bigger or that you were bigger before you became bigger. The only thing is that you got really good at the business thing. You got really good at the career thing. You got really good with the wealth and the money. And you're not applying that same process, that same technique, that same mindset, that same concept when it comes to relationships. That's it. That is it. All you have to do is believe it even before it happens, because that's what you did with money. That's what you did within business. You started to believe it even before it happened. And I love having this container, this space here for people to believe in the most unrealistic things. Because if you're a business owner and entrepreneur and you didn't inherit your money, I don't want to say that you're self-made, because if you're watching me, that tells me that you are thinking that you're not self-made. And there isn't anything wrong with saying that you didn't get here on your own. That there's nothing wrong with that. What I am saying is that it was your decisions that got you here. And you refusing to believe that you are fucking chosen is what's leading you to believe that you're not chosen. Is what's leading you to feel like something is missing. And because you feel like something is missing, you're going to all the wrong places to find it. When it's always been here. When you are chosen. I don't do any gatekeeping here, so these are the types of conversations that I have with my clients that just switches their perspective. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I've been saying this in a lot of my videos recently. I mean, and I often say this to my clients too, like changing your perspective, change the story. The story that you're telling yourself is that something is missing, and that you're not chosen. Someone isn't going to choose you. And so you have to go out into the world and try to find it. And what usually happens is we're looking in all the wrong places. And then that's how you end up finding yourself in situations that are very freaking sticky. Get yourself into really big trouble, or you're really close. You get yourself really close to that edge. Why? Because you are believing that you are not chosen, or you don't want to let yourself believe that you're chosen. This is your permission slip right now to allow yourself to believe that you are chosen. Now, this doesn't mean that everyone else is beneath you. This has nothing to do with anyone else. This only has to do with you. This means that you stop thinking the way that you've been thinking and change it to being chosen. Because you were able to change your mindset when it came to money. You were able to change your mindset when it came to business. Now, we're talking about you, looking at you, and we're talking about your relationships and how you're viewing your relationships. Now, if you want some support in this, my information is down below so you can apply, but there's no gatekeeping here. I just told you what to do. I just told you what to do. All you have to do is believe that you are chosen. And that is it. That is going to change all of your life. I'm intending that this really landed with someone, this really landed with you, and that you start waking up knowing that you are chosen and that your relationships and your life starts showing you that. And again, if you want some support, information is down below, but there's no gatekeeping here. You already know what you got to do.